Welcome everyone to the final installment of the Year 2 simulation with the Minnesota Wild, and I assume this is going to be a shorter episode because we only have about a month and 2 weeks left of simulation. Not even actually, probably just a month. And I assume we're not a playoff team with that 29, 27, and 7 record. I don't think we're going to make it. So, looks like we're just going to do a stats wrap-up and shit like that, and then we'll jump into the off-season next episode. So this shouldn't take that long, but I was just making sure all the rules are set, and we're good to go. It looks like we're good to go. So I might as well start it off here. We were going to scout Connor McDavid, I remember that. I do remember do that, but I think we're already in the process of doing so we'll just let the simulation go, because really I don't think we're going to make it unless we have a long winning streak here. And we'll have to check if William Nylander has jumped and shit like that, but that'll probably be in the off-season, but we'll check anyway, you never know. If I remember, 42, 18, and 6, the St. Louis Blues, holy shit. What a great record. Nothing really to talk about, besides the fact that, we're kind of not going to make the playoffs, but we do have a few wins in a row here, so you never know. 33, 28, and 7, okay. I'm starting to believe now. If we win a few more games, starting to believe. If we win like 3 in a row here, starting with LA, no, we're not going to win that one. Oh, it was in regulation too. I might believe a little bit if we can win a few more, though. I might have a little bit of faith. Shouldn't have counted ourselves out so early. This might be the correct statement here, that we could make it. Maybe not now, 35, 30, and 7, unless we win the rest of the games. I doubt it. It's complex, really. I don't know. I have my doubts, but I also have some positive thoughts that we might make it. Okay, if we hit pretty much 33 losses, I don't think we're going to make it, really. If our losses are in overtime, it's a lot better. But, yeah, I'm thinking no. Now my gut feeling's telling me no, unless we're one of the final playoff spots. It's one of those random simulation years where, like, a shitty team like us with our shitty record makes the playoffs. Well, we're not a shitty team. We just have a shitty record. If we end up making the playoffs, then there's a little bit of an issue. There's just, other teams not simulating properly. But now I would say we're officially done. The 50, 20, and 5 Chicago Blackhawks. Holy shit, we get creamed by them. So we are officially 36 and 42 pretty much. So yeah, basically we're going to be 42 and 42 if we win the rest of our games, which I don't think is going to happen. So we're not in the playoffs. I had my thoughts that, we might make that last spot, but I don't think so. Scouting assignment. Better jump into this. We were scouting. Let's scout, what's his name? Aaron Ekblad. Just for a little bit. He is in the OHL. Defenseman. He is in the... Oh no, did he already go? Or is that next year? No, this is this year. Then where is he? That's kind of strange. Yeah, this is the... Oh, no, he was the year before, right, with Reinhardt and shit, right, yeah. Okay, so this is the McDavid year, so I was thinking, Ekblad's here, but no, he was already drafted. Shit. Wow, this simulation actually went by pretty quick. We're not going to have that long of an episode. We're only 4 minutes in. This is what happens when we don't make the playoffs, boys. We're not having long episodes. Okay, so 38, 34, and 8... We've won a couple in a row here. A 1-0 win. Wow, big win there. Because you never know. Come on, beat Nashville, even though they're really good. 46 wins on the year. They're a playoff team. Oh, okay. So we end 40, 34, and oh my god, why am I just moving this everywhere? Okay. Are we safe here? Alright, good. 40, 34, and 8. Now, did we make the playoffs? Let's look. Is it possible that a team like us made the playoffs? Is it? No, it didn't happen. Okay, I thought maybe, you never know, but no. We are not a playoff team in year 2. I want to go GM Tracker, actually. Show you our years we've had. Franchise makeup. Oh, we can do this shit, right. I want my pro scout, but amateur scout would be nice. Huh. Yeah, let's do this. I do want to confirm an exit, but I don't really want to exit. Just jump right back into the GM tracker. So, year by year. It says we didn't qualify yet, so I better just simulate a little bit forward. Alright, so let's look at the playoff tree and stuff like that too. Let's see if it says did not qualify now. So we just did not qualify this year. 42, 27, 13, 40, 34, and 8. We had a 7, 8, 9 point decline. Only 197 goals scored for, and we pretty much let in the same amount. Or actually, we let in less goals, but we didn't score enough this year. That was our biggest issue. So we'll look at our team stats and we'll look at the playoffs. Actually, we'll do the playoff tree first. NHL playoff tree. So, San Jose, Dallas, Edmonton, Phoenix, Chicago, Colorado, St. Louis, Nashville, Pittsburgh, Detroit, Tampa Bay, Montreal. Hey, that actually happened. Oh, oh no, I was about to say Chicago, Colorado happened, but it didn't. So Tampa Bay, Montreal happened. Pittsburgh, Detroit almost happened this year. Columbus, Philly, and New York Rangers, Carolina Hurricanes, and we already see a couple 4 game ones have been played. So, sadly we are not in that mix, but hopefully in the near future we will be, because like I said with year 1, I think that was a fluke that we made the playoffs, because our team isn't exactly built yet, or upgraded, so I think that was a fluke. So, number 1 in the NHL was the Chicago Blackhawks, 53, 24, and 5. Then the Detroit Red Wings, Rangers, St. Louis, San Jose, Columbus, Tampa Bay's up there. They're going to get Drouin soon, I would assume. Maybe he's already on their team. And the team in last place is the New York Islanders, who still ended up having a better record than this year's Buffalo Sabres. Calgary Flames, the Boston Bruins, which is really stupid. Los Angeles, that's pretty dumb. So, oh yeah, we got to check power play and shit like that. Power play percentage. Well, goals for in the league. We are 28th. Holy shit. We did not score many goals at all. Goals against, though, we're number 9 in the league. So we're actually almost in that top 5. So we just didn't score goals this year, boys. Power play percentage. Ours was dead last. Holy shit. 13.9%. And then penalty kill was 14th, middle of the pack. We had a pretty bad power play year. That's why we couldn't score goals. That's got to be fixed. Alright, so we'll look at stats now. Stats for the whole league, I guess. Might as well. We got nothing else to do. Ballard didn't even score a damn goal. So Zach Parise, 75 points. He has a plus 17, so our first line seemed to be getting it done. Pretty much same type of year for Parise. Koivu, he actually had a better year, believe it or not. Pominville, he actually had a similar year, I guess. Shattenkirk, he had actually a better year, 13 goals. So that's going to help his jump. He's an 89 right now. And I don't think that's actually it could be from the progress report. We'll have to check. Molson, only 40 points. He had a worse year, was a minus player. Granlund, minus player, but more points. Hopefully he jumps. Blum, minus player, but again, more points. Good offensive defenseman. Brodin, again, a minus. Less points, but more goals. Sutter, less points, but he was at least a plus this year. But, what can you do? He's our stud, though, with 92 overall. Brandon Sutter, though, less points, minus 16. He probably will turn Red Star now and probably stop growing from that season. Coyle, minus player, less points. I don't see him growing. Maybe he'll grow by, 2 overall points. If that actually even happens, it might be 1. Niederreiter, again, a minus player, similar point totals. And Zucker, minus player, similar point totals, and the rest of the depth. Not really anything. Spurgeon, he was moved down, remember, from that second defensive line to third. But that's okay. He should still jump to an 82 by the time he's done growing. And Ballard, he didn't even score a single goal this year and was a minus player, of course. So really only Parise and Koivu were the players for us this year. Harding, 7 and 8. 0-1. He kind of got pulled a few times there, it looked like. Schneider, 33, 26, and I guess, yeah. Similar stats from the past few years. More shutouts. That's pretty good. So yeah, it was only Koivu and Parise that got it done for us. Jeez, I can't speak. Hopefully Shattenkirk grew, and we'll just look at the league. I'm just gonna look. I'll probably look at this at the start of the next video too. Well, maybe not. We'll just jump right into it. So Nugent Hopkins had the most points. Then Galchenyuk. Then Thornton. Tavares, Spezza, Stamkos, Crosby. Corey Perry and Taylor Hall most goals. Most assists, Joe Thornton. No surprise there. Goalies. Most wins. 36, Jimmy Howard. Steve Mason, 34. Lundqvist, 34. Schneider, 33, but he played a lot of games. 33 for Crawford, only 8 losses. He only played 47 games, though. So that's your stats wrap-up. I was going to do that in the beginning of the next episode, but, might as well do it now. We're here. We're not going to make the playoffs. We can just jump right into it and get it over with. Get the off-season over with as quick as possible. So, yeah. Well, the only thing we'll look at is the awards to start off, really. Because we only know Nugent Hopkins won the Art Ross, really. We don't know anything else. So, progress reports, and then we'll be done. That's all I can think of. And that should finish it off. So, progress reports this year, yeah, but Shattenkirk got a big jump. So, he's a top 2 defenseman now, so hopefully he stays up like that. LaPierre dropped, Brodin went up, and Bowman went up. That's okay, though. Anything in the AHL? Ooh, Nylander. Nylander got a bit of growth here. That's pretty good. That's fine. Yep. Goaltenders. Corey Schneider actually dropped, but that was last year. So, yeah. Progress reports are done, and it's funny because at the beginning of the video I said this will be a shorter episode, but it's 12 minutes, so it's right about the average time. So, with that said, we'll get into the off-season. Oh, shit, I just clicked on that again. So, with that said, we'll get into the off-season. We don't need to look at the stats, just the awards, because we just did that now. And we'll figure out who your Stanley Cup champion is. And we'll do the draft, which we did keep our pick this year, so we should have a pretty good pick, I would assume. Top 10, top 15. So that'll be interesting. And then we'll get into the re-sign stage, see what we gotta do, see who jumps and whatnot. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode.